Hello, everyone. Oh, welcome to Zeus Angel Mystic Tarot. So today, I'm doing all relationship types. What does that mean? So instead of doing the zodiac sign, I'm going to pull a few cards for singles, committed, those in open relationships, those curious about their ex, and those who are in the LGBTQ community. So that's what I'm doing today. And don't forget that this is a general reading. Roles can be reversed, entertainment purposes only. Only apply the messages if they fit your circumstances. And if they don't, check one of my other readings or one of the other relationship types. Because even though I'm reading for a certain type, doesn't mean that there isn't a message for you in there somewhere. Okay, so the last time I did this, I forgot to do the singles. So we're gonna start. We're gonna start there. We're gonna start with the singles. So what I'm gonna do for the singles, this is for people who are completely unattached, who are not thinking about an ex. Maybe you have a crush, or maybe you're just curious if you're gonna meet someone. Okay, so all right, we're gonna start with the singles. I will be putting timestamps up after the live so that you can come back and click on your exact relationship type. Okay, singles. Singles who are not thinking about their ex. Maybe you have a crush or you're interested in meeting someone. Let's see what your current circumstance in love is for the singles who are unattached and not thinking about an ex. Let's see what comes out. Ooh, Three of Pentacles. So a lot of you guys are open to collaborate with people. Three of Pentacles. I love that. Now the threes in numerology are a very sacred number. It's about expansion. Give me another card on their feelings. So wanting to work together with people, wanting to collaborate. Maybe you're just trying to expand your work or hang out with friends, see where it goes, take a more casual approach. All right. What else in their feelings? Yes. Yes. Okay, singles, you thinking about you right now. This is wish fulfillment. So I feel like now there is something going on. There's like a grand water trine. There is a lot going on in the astrology and water signs. This is Neptune, but it's also wish fulfillment. So you're all about you. You're all about what's going to make you feel good, entertaining people, collaborating with people, but really thinking about yourself, really filling your own cup here. You could be really feeling good single. A lot of you singles could be really feeling good single and are just like, I don't want to mess up my vibe with what I want going on, but I am interested to see who I can connect with and who I could collaborate with. So let's see who is surrounding you. We'll see what's in the blockage and the outcome for your love life from now until 2026. Okay, so who is surrounding singles with no options right now? Who is surrounding the singles? Ooh, lust card. Now this makes a lot of sense. Um, Now in this deck, lust, this is actually Leo energy. This is the strength card. So there could be a Leo around you. I think that you could have somebody that you're desiring. And the thing about this card is actually it's not about withholding. Like the strength card in the Rider Waite deck is about holding back and controlling your base desires. This is saying to give in to your base desires. Okay? Like because we have the lion on there, Leo the lion. This is about harnessing the lust for life. Okay. So there is probably somebody that you have a crush on. You could be holding back your desire for them. Um, it could be a Leo person that is attracted to you and they're trying to maintain their feelings. Give me another card on who surrounds the singles. And the angels and guides are saying, not lust in this circumstance isn't a bad thing. It's passion, it's desire, right? Okay, so give me another card to kind of just allowing yourself to have some lust for life. It's like the green flag. I knew it. Okay, so there could be a Gemini or an Aries around you. We have the Magician. I think that there's somebody who has a crush on you. And if there is nobody that has a crush on you, maybe you have a crush on someone, or potentially you're using this passion, this lust to bring something into your life here. Okay. You know what? This is that energy of I'm using my passion to attract something into my life. Okay. This is interesting. So I feel like universe angels and guides are saying that you can manifest something. You are desirable. There are people who desire you as well. And I think that you could be manifesting that here. I mean, there is a conjunction with Jupiter that brings people in. This Jupiter conjunction is really fortunate for finances and for love. So let's see what's blocking you from having this. So it's kind of saying don't be afraid of those of your base passions. Utilize that. That's a very magical feeling. Okay, so what is in the blockage here? And we'll see what the outcome is. I actually love this for you. Anxiety. Now, we have the nines coming out, and we are in the year number 9. And I've been saying that in all the readings. The year number 9 is coming to an end. But with this in your blockage, it's saying that you could have anxieties, fears. There could have been someone who was cruel to you in the past. Okay. And I feel like there could be some commitment issues that you have. A lot of you maybe have been running into lust based connections, and now it kind of scares you that, you're afraid that people aren't going to want to commit to you, or you've been hurt in the past, or you just have a lot of thoughts in your head. Maybe you're being overly critical on yourself. Universe angels and guides want you to embrace love again and to overcome this anxiety and this fear. There could be some hypervigilance in regards to being overly independent. Okay, so anxiety is in the blockage, fear, worries is in the blockage for you single folks. What's the outcome here? Don't be afraid of your desires. Don't be afraid of that. I'm telling you, there are a lot of opportunities for you to connect with people. But what's holding you back is fear, anxiety, worries from the past, being overly critical. There are opportunities for you to connect. You're going to be connecting with people, but you can't allow fear of the unknown, or fear of hurt, or fear that it's just going to be lust. You cannot let your fear and your worries block your blessings when it comes to connecting with people, because there's opportunities all around you. Okay, give me one card. If you guys have a crush, you single folks, give me one card on the single people's crush, how they're feeling. 7 of Cups. Okay, so I feel like there is somebody who also has fear. So you singles that have a crush on someone, the 7 of Cups is options. Options in love, keeping their options open, but it's also more fear, because in the Thoth deck, the 7 of Cups is be careful who you surround yourself with. Okay, so there's a lot of fear here for you single folks, and even potentially in the people that you're connecting with. Now, angels, guides, source, whatever's out there is saying that if you don't alleviate your fear, you're going to attract people who give you a reason to be afraid. That's the law of attraction. If you have fear in your heart, you're going to attract something that gives you a reason to be afraid. So that's why you have to have love in your heart. Obviously, you have to be able to pick up on the red flags and know when there's someone that you can't trust. Okay, you could potentially be connecting with people who are maybe not good for you, or who are scared, but also potentially living out of lust. Okay, we have lust here. Go after your desires, but don't have fear in your heart. All right, and make sure that you're being careful when you see red flags. Okay, if you want to get off this vibration of fear and only connecting with people who live out of lust, then you yourself have to lead by example. So I'm picking up on I'm afraid to commit. I just want to be casual. I heard hit it and quit it. You guys, I don't talk like that, okay? And so you could be connecting with those type of people. So let's get some advice on how to get off the vibration of fear, how to get off the vibration of lust. Now, lust isn't a bad thing. I said before, you can use that energy, you can harness that. Lust is desire, and there's nothing wrong with desire. But if there's nothing substantial behind it, then, relationships won't go anywhere if there's nothing behind the desire and the lust. Let's see what the advice is here for singles who are unattached, potentially dating around, connecting casually. Slow down. Okay, so I have two different messages coming through in the advice. So the first message is the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords, the Knights are always momentum, and the Knight of Swords in particular is basically a warrior, and they move quickly. So slow down. All right. Number one, slow down. And number two, try to be more soft hearted because the Knight of Swords is a bit of a bully. I'm not saying you're a bully. I'm just saying that potentially there is this energy of jadedness or having no patience. And that is going to scare people away potentially. And the Four of Cups, some of you could really be bored. And I feel like you're moving on quickly from people. It's like this energy of endless swiping, connecting with people, not giving them a chance, getting really agitated really quickly, feeling bored, feeling complacent, potentially even ignoring opportunities to connect with people because once again, there's a lot of fear here. So, in the advice is to slow down. And if you're feeling bored, go do something fun and exciting because you don't want to connect with people out of boredom because you're not going to meet people who are super interested in you, right? You're not going to give people a chance. Also, potentially try and give because it kind of looks like you're not showing interest in the people who are showing interest in you. So I'm sensing a little bit of emotional unavailability. And if you are emotionally unavailable, you're going to attract more people who are emotionally unavailable. So work on that. Work to become emotionally available, slow down in relationships, give people a chance. And if you're bored, do something fun. It can't you what I'm saying here is that if you want a real relationship, if that's what you're looking for, then you can't expect one person to fulfill your every need. Because I'm feeling like there's a lot of high expectations here when it comes to relationships. Okay, so I will get an oracle card and we will move on to those of you who are interested in the next. Okay, get an oracle card for the single folks. Hello. Thanks, guys. Okay, let's get an oracle card for the single folks. Ooh, we have a lot of cards coming out. Ooh, let me shuffle some more. I just want one. Single folks, slow down, release fear, and, give people a chance. Give people more of a chance before you, run away. We have a lot of cards coming out. Okay. For the single folks, beyond the ordinary. If you're looking for a relationship that's beyond the ordinary, this is for you. I feel like you're different. You want something different. That's probably why you feel disappointed and you move on so quickly from people because you're sensing that they're not exciting you. They're not intriguing you. So go after activities and communities that excite you. And when you do that, you will meet people organically instead of this endless, miserable swiping, this endless connecting with people who bore you. Okay. Beyond the ordinary. And I'm like picking up on going to festivals, going to like going to places that excite you, and then you will meet more exciting type of people. Okay, you want some excitement. You want some excitement, singles. Okay, so now we're moving on. We'll do those who are interested in an ex-partner. We're gonna do you. Let me get a different deck. Okay, so I will put the timestamps up later for those of you if you're interested. I recommend watching all of the different relationship types because you never know what message will come through for you. Even if it seems like, oh, that's not me. Well, it just might be. All right. So for those of you who are interested in an ex-partner, wanting to know what's on their mind, how they feel, if they're coming back, this is for you. Now, when I say ex-partner, it can be a situationship, it can be a lover, it can be an ex-boyfriend or girlfriend. The first card that's already coming out is the Page of Swords. So there's some curiosity here. Some of you guys could be playing detective with somebody that you once connected with. Internet stalking, but general curiosity here. All right, so I'm gonna find out what the current vibe is between you and a past person. Give me the current overview for my viewers, their last person they connected with, their ex, situationship, ex-partner, ex-friend, whatever, ex-lover. What's the current vibe between them? The moon, uncertainty. So that they could be a Cancer. So I feel like with the moon here, that's just saying that there's a lot of mystery, and some illusions. You guys could be dreaming about one another. There could be some sadness as well. Give me another card on the overall energy for those interested in an ex-lover or partner. Give me another card on the overall energy. We'll see how they feel as well. The overall energy is energy between both of you that's shared. The Ace of Pentacles. Okay. The Ace of Pentacles. So the Ace of Pentacles is wanting a new offer. So I feel like both of you guys are like, for you, interested in a past person. The Seven of Pentacles has been coming out, or the Seven of Cups, which is choices, options. It's actually the Lord of Delusion as well. So you guys could be dreaming about one another, fantasizing about one another, but also potentially dating around and looking for new offers, maybe looking for something more stable. So I feel like this is how you're both feeling. Okay. A lot of fantasizing, a lot of deep thinking, contemplation, feeling maybe a little confused. Okay, so let's see how this person feels about you right now. The past person, how do they feel about my viewers, my subscribers right now? How are they feeling right now? How are they feeling right now? They're feeling burdened. They're feeling weighed down. Some of you, they could have a lot of responsibility on their plate. Give me another card on why the past person feels burdened or weighed down. The Hermit in reverse. So the Hermit in reverse, we are in the year number 9, which is the Hermit energy. And in this deck, it says alone among the stars. So I feel like it's weighing heavily on them that they're isolated from you. Okay. They're feeling the heavy burden of not being able to connect with you. So I don't know if this person is single or not. It does look like they're connecting with other people, but that doesn't mean that they're in a full on relationship. Okay. So what is this person's intentions? What is this person's intentions? Let's see what their actions and the outcome. What is this person's intention with the viewers and the subscribers? What is their intentions? What are their intentions? What are the intentions here? The Lovers. Hey, this person is feeling weighed down. I mean, you're probably in no contact. I don't know. But there is this sense of The passion brought war to the galaxy. So the lovers, this person is thinking about how they want to connect with you. They're also thinking about how you guys are different from one another, or how there are major obstacles standing in between you. For some of you, the major obstacle standing in between the two of you is that they're connecting with other people, or that they're talking to other people. Okay. Give me another card on their intentions. Give me another card on their intentions. Ace of Wands. This person wants a new offer. They might want to be intimate with you. Okay. Okay. So does this person want to reconnect with my subscribers? Do they want to reconnect? Eight of Pentacles. This person wants to work on it with you. They could also be working a lot as well. The Eight of Pentacles, I see that as somebody working a lot. I think this person wants to work on this with you. I think that they want, because we got the aces. The aces is new, but I feel like they want things to be different between the two of you. Some of you, they want to be intimate. It's like they want to come out of a space where things are confused. Okay, let's see. But let's see if they're actually going to do it. Let's see if this person will act on it, or if they're going to go after new. What is in their actions? Oh yeah, this person has deep feelings for you. They're trying to come from a place of maturity. Give me another card on their actions. They're trying to manage their emotions. For some of you, they could even be going to therapy and trying to work on themselves. Ace of Swords. This person, we have all aces on the table. They want to talk to you. I feel like this person's waking up to the connection. Okay, how do my subscribers feel about this person? How does my subscribers? Because a lot of you probably don't want this person back. And the reason that I'm seeing aces is because, you know, you want something totally new. The Fool. The Fool. Okay, so I step into the unknown. Is it Genius? The Fool. So why the Fool? Why the Fool for how my subscribers feel? You want a new beginning. Yeah, I think a lot of you guys don't want this person anymore, because the Knight of Wands in reverse is, you know, somebody who doesn't settle down. So I feel like even though you're curious about this individual, I think that you don't want them back. Okay, so what's the outcome for these two? Now, that's kind of how this runner chaser goes. It's like the minute that you don't want them, that's when they come in. That's when they want. So I feel like both of you want a new beginning, but I don't know if you want a new beginning with each other or not. Okay, I'm not sure. It's going to be different for all of you. The Tower. Jeez. Okay, so we have the Tower, and then we have the Ten of Cups. So the Ten of Cups as the outcome, to me, this is family. We're in the holiday season, so you're spending time with your family. And I feel like, why is the Tower here? Why is the Tower here? The Emperor. Okay, give me another card on that for the outcome. Judgment. Okay, listen, if you have stopped giving this person attention, if you have decided I'm not gonna chase after them anymore, the Judgment. This is a final decision being made about a relationship. So you're making this final decision. A lot of you guys could be choosing family and work over this, but the Judgment can sometimes come out when we get second chances to someone. This is resurrecting something. So there's a lot of confusion here. Will these two end up together? It's not telling me what happened in the past. Will these two end up together? So I feel like a lot of you guys are going to be super nervous to connect with this past person. And then we had the Three of Pentacles. I feel like the thing is, the vibe here is that, okay, fine, cool, I'll talk to them. We'll hang out. We'll keep it casual. What happened in the past? There was a lot of There was a lot of defensiveness in the past. The Seven of Wands, arguing, fighting, defensiveness, blocking. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you guys, the past person that you connected with was connecting with you. The Empress in reverse is like pleasure without commitment. And that has you guarded. So I feel like when you connected with this person in the past, they weren't taking it serious. So I feel like it doesn't look like they're messaging you necessarily. And I'm not going to promise that. Okay. So it does kind of look like you could have an opportunity to connect if you want it. But I do feel like you're focusing on family and work right now. And you're really on guard because in the past, this person was just not all the way in it. Okay. Let's get some advice here. Let's get some advice here. Page of Pentacles. You can talk to them and this is saying to hold back. This is saying in the advice is to hold back. Don't give them all the goods. You know, potentially you could reconnect. Some of you, there could be distance between the two of you. So yeah, you could reconnect, you could talk, but don't give them everything right up front. Okay, let's get a hidden message. Get a hidden message. It says we need to let go of each other. Some of you guys are going to let this person go. I'm getting a lot of new energy. I feel like there's something new that you both are chasing. So I'm feeling a sense of like closure with this. I didn't show you what you meant to me. Yeah, so this I feel like the person that you were connecting with in the past did not take it serious, and that puts you on the defense. So now I do feel like you could be pursuing something else. Fake accounts. I make fake accounts to try to talk to you. So, I mean, the first card out was the Page of Swords. So somebody could be making fake accounts to try and talk to you. So what I'm picking up on here is for you to hold back from this individual. Okay, not give them everything up front. You can connect with them, but I do feel like a lot of you are pursuing something completely new for those of you thinking about it next. Let's get an oracle card. Let's get an oracle card. Get an oracle card. Ooh. Let it go. I think a lot of you guys are ready to let go of the past person. Even if they did come around, I feel like you could be too nervous to trust them and, you know, are ready for something new. Like, yeah, we can talk, but you weren't taking me serious in the past, so I think I'm just going to move on, is what I'm picking up on for a lot of you guys. One more oracle card. Ooh. And then we have Birds of a Feather. I feel like you're going to be connecting with different people in the future and maybe meeting people who are more aligned with you and your desires here. Birds of a Feather. I'm getting that Billie Eilish song. That Billie Eilish song, Birds of a Feather. Sorry, I dropped a card, you guys. Okay. Open to discovery. I feel like you're going to be discovering new people in 2026. And when you do that, you might completely forget about this past person, okay? Because they were not taking you seriously. All right, so now we're going to go to those of you who are committed to somebody. We'll see what the current vibe is for those of you who are committed. Okay, for those who are committed, what's going on? What's the overall energy for the connection for those people who are in a committed relationship? Committed. The overall energy. Oh, so we have Prince of Swords. Prince of Swords. Okay, so there's this energy of thoughts being in your head. I think some of you guys on this card, I feel like there could be, you could have 3 guides, like ancestors who are watching over you. For some of you, you could have children. If that's not what it is, I'm getting the number 3, Prince of Swords here. Okay, there for those of you who are committed, I feel like there is some momentum here. There's a lot of thoughts going on, and I feel like there's one person who's kind of in control here. Give me another card on the overall energy. Give me another card for the overall energy. Another card for the overall energy. Oh, Princess of Pentacles. So we're focusing on stability right now. Okay. We're focusing on stability right now. And you're trying to make things happen. For some of you, you could be talking about children or another child or moving or going somewhere. It's like you're discussing where you're going to go, what movie you're going to see, or something like that. But you're trying to take a practical approach. So how does the person who you're committed to, how do they feel about you? Let's see how they're feeling right now. Princess of Wands. So there's some desire here. There's some urge to want to communicate. Give me another card in their feelings. Ooh, we have a bunch of cards coming out. Ooh, yeah, this person loves you. Ace of Cups. I love that. For some of you guys, they could be feeling, we have the Three of Cups in reverse. So for some of you, this person is feeling disconnected with you right now. Okay. I don't like talking about cheating. This can sometimes be cheating. Now, if you know your person's cheating, that's for you. If not, don't worry about it. Okay. So for some of you, they're feeling disconnected and they're wanting to reconnect with you. So let's see what's in the blockage here for the committed folks. What's in the blockage for the committed folks? What's in the blockage? Somebody's in their head, overthinking. Somebody's feeling stuck. I feel like somebody could be have a lot of anxiety or be overly critical of themselves. Why is the Eight of Swords in the blockage? Why is the Eight of Swords in the blockage? Interesting. The Tower in reverse. Oh, okay. I feel like some of you guys could have had a major argument. It's almost like something major that happened between the two of you that's causing some disruption here. For some of you, if you're committed to somebody right now, I feel like they're feeling like they're wanting their space. They're feeling like they're wanting their freedom. And this is divine intervention. Okay. I feel like one or the both of you is trying to prevent a breakup here, but another person just wants to be free, just wants their freedom. Okay, let's see what the outcome is here. This is like a power clash. Six of Wands. Oh, wow. Okay, give me another card in the outcome. I feel like you guys, this is just a hiccup and you guys are going to work through it. Give me another card in the outcome. Or the outcome. Yeah, I feel like you're getting over some disappointment here. So for those of you who are committed, I feel like there's a blow up. There is like, I'm feeling suffocated. I'm feeling trapped. But one person is like, but no, I don't want things to change. I don't want things to be over. And like some kind of disagreement or argument. It was like a close call. Like we almost broke up or something like that. But I feel like there is a chance to take things to the next level. This is like one of the, you know what? This is like when you're dating someone and you have your first argument and you think, oh no, oh my God, is it over? Are we going to break up or something like that? But it actually makes your relationship stronger and potentially you take things to the next level. Okay, this actually looks really good. Let me get a hidden message from your person. Hidden message from your person. Okay, unplanned pregnancy. I knew it. You know what? Some of you guys, somebody accidentally got pregnant, and that was the point where somebody felt kind of trapped. Okay, so be careful out there. And then this says, please forgive me, I messed up. Yeah, I feel like you guys are going to overcome this obstacle, and it could end up bringing you closer together. That's cute. Okay, let's get an oracle card for the committed. A deep breath. Take a deep breath and reevaluate because this is a good thing that you have. If you're relating to this, take a deep breath. Okay. So we just did committed. Now we're going to do those of you who are in an open relationship, and then we'll do LGBTQIA. So those of you who are in poly or ethically non-monogamous relationships, or just an open relationship. Page of Wands. Ooh, you guys are really ready to talk. Okay, the Page of Wands, there's some good news that are coming in for those of you in an open relationship. We've got good news. We got like a DM that's really exciting here. Maybe you just are meeting a new person to bring in to your relationship, potentially for some of you. Okay, so give me another card on the current vibe for those in an open relationship. Four of Swords. Oh, okay. A lot of you guys are getting rest. Why the Four of Swords here for the current vibe? You might have taken a break and started talking to new people. Yeah. Ooh, okay. So those of you who are in an open relationship, I feel like you could be on a break from someone and are connecting with new people right now. There's some sense of, the Page of Cups. It's like maybe you took a break from talking to other people, and now you are finally ready to. I feel like you're flirting. I feel like you're DMing. I feel like you're talking to people right now. Okay. And Four of Swords let me know that you might not have been doing this for a period of time. Like a Four of Swords is a break or a rest, or it's like the calm after the storm. Okay, so maybe you had, something that hurt you or was deeply wounding to you, but now you're coming out of that and you're ready to flirt. Okay, so how does the person that you're connecting with, or people, how do they feel about you right now? It kind of looks like you're in a flirty vibe, potentially connecting with new people. There could be an age difference for some of you. How do they feel? Seven of Swords. Okay, I don't know why that's coming out. The Seven of Swords is being calculating, being sneaky, being secretive. Why the Seven of Swords? I don't like that. So there might be something that they're not telling you, or they could be an avoidant. Give me another card on Seven of Swords for their feeling. Why the Seven of Swords? Ace of Cups. I feel like this person doesn't want you to know that they're connecting with other people, or that they want a new relationship. And you know what? I was picking up on that. You guys could be on a break from somebody that you were in an open relationship with. And I feel like they are connecting with somebody new, but they don't want you to know that. I don't like that. Okay. What is this person's intentions with my subscribers? What is the intentions? What is this person's intentions? The Lovers and the Eight of Swords. Wow. Okay, so the Eight of Swords has been coming out for a lot of the signs. I don't know what's in the astrology, but the Eight of Swords is feeling trapped. So I'm gonna have to get a card on that. But the Lovers came out. I feel like this person's intentions is to love you, but they feel like you guys are super different. Some of you, they could, now for those of you in an open relationship, this person could feel suffocated a little bit. They could feel like there's something that they can't get out of, or something like that. They could just be overthinking. They could have a lot of anxiety. Why is the Eight of Swords here for their intentions? I don't like that, because that's restriction. For some of you, they could have a legal past. I like the Lovers there, but the Lovers to me would suggest that they're not all the way invested, because the Lovers is a choice. So for some of you, they have to choose who their primary person is, and they feel stuck in some way, shape, or form. Page of Swords. Why the Eight of Swords? Okay, yeah. For some of you guys, Eight of Swords, they feel as though they are curious to connect with other people, but they kind of feel stifled by the relationship. Like, even though we have an open relationship, or we have an agreement or something like that, there's some jealousy, or there's some sense of feeling like I can't connect with other people, even though we're in an open relationship. Okay. I feel like this person has A lot of temptations at their disposal. So let's see what's the outcome here with these two. This person is being tempted outside of the relationship, and they don't want you to know, even though even though you have an agreement or an open relationship or are all the way together, because I feel like they're having some issues with self-control. So what's the outcome here? What's the outcome here? Here's the outcome for the open relationship. Ace of Pentacles. Why the Ace of Pentacles? Woo! Two of Pentacles reverse. Okay, so the Two of Pentacles in reverse to me is feeling overcommitted. You know, like there's a lot of priorities. You're feeling super scattered. For those of you in an open relationship, it could start to get confusing or messy, or like now I have all these obligations and I don't know where to put my time, energy, focus, attention. I feel like you're doing too much. It feels overwhelming, like there's too much going on. For some of you, I feel like you could be focusing on a new job opportunity. Some of you guys in an open relationship, the thing is that you're working a lot, that you're overdoing it. And the Two of Pentacles in reverse is like having two jobs or something like that, and feeling so it's giving me, I'm feeling like I have too much going on, and potentially I'm going to pursue something new because it's gotten too complicated. Let's see what the advice is. Let's see what the advice is here for those in an open relationship. Two of Swords, make a decision. I feel like a lot of you guys were confused, and because you're connecting with so many people. Give me another card. Ten of Swords. A lot of you guys are going to choose to end this. I feel like what you don't want to see, what you don't want to look at, what you don't want to acknowledge is going to end up betraying you in the end. And I don't like to say that, but I feel like some of you guys could end this relationship because it's too confusing, or there is no sense of loyalty or obligation here. And yeah, I feel like you could go after something new because you're feeling overwhelmed, or like there's no sense of loyalty in this relationship. The Ten of Swords is annihilation in this deck. It says he went looking for a better life and found annihilation. So I feel like you could end this relationship and go after something new. And I'm hearing that you're going to be a lot happier if you do that, because it's getting to be overwhelming. Okay. Let's pull a hidden message from your person. Hidden message. Hidden message. Let's get a hidden message. Okay. This says, not interested. They are boring next. Okay, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. And then give me another card on that. I just wanted to humble you. I feel like somebody was trying to make you jealous, and I don't like that energy, okay? I feel like you're moving on from that. Let's get an oracle card for those in an open relationship. Last but not least, we'll do LGBTQIA. Let it go. A lot of you guys are letting this person go. Let it go. Okay. All right. So those of you in an LGBTQIA relationship, same sex, let's see what's going on. Bisexual, same sex. Okay, so we have two cards coming in. Some of you could be connecting to a Pisces. You could be connecting to a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. So the overall energy, I'm going to put these cards back actually because they just popped out. The overall energy could be that you're focusing on work or nurturing the ground that you walk on. Okay, so let's see the overall energy for those in LGBTQ or same-sex relationship. What's the overall energy? Seven of Cups. It's been coming out for all the signs. Okay. So feeling confused, feeling overwhelmed. Maybe you're dating around, have a lot of other people. Yeah, I feel like some of you guys, whoever you're connecting to, I feel like you're wanting to go in a new direction and you're exploring your options right now. That's between, I think you're both feeling that way. Maybe you're wanting to invite someone into the relationship. Maybe you're just exploring. Okay, and let's see how the other person feels, and we'll see how you feel. How does the person that the subscribers are connecting with feel? King of Wands. Okay, King of Wands, very charming. Doesn't matter about the gender. Very charming individual. Give me another card on how they feel. The Lovers. They feel like you're very charming and very attractive, but that there's some kind of obstacle between the two of you. Maybe you guys are from different backgrounds. Okay, maybe there's another person. I feel like this person could be hurt. They could be feeling rejected. Okay, so what's in the blockage? So if I don't know, if you are together or if you're not in communication, but this person is feeling hurt. They're feeling like there's a huge obstacle between the two of you. What's in the blockage here? What's in the blockage? Oh, we got a lot. We have a lot in the blockage. Ooh, some of you guys could have had a breakup or they could have done something here and it's got you in your head. So, Page of Pentacles, somebody said something or did something that's got you feeling really betrayed and really in your head, okay? Ten of Swords. I don't like that. So, some of you guys, this could be a past person that I'm pulling in. Why is the Ten of Swords here? What happened? Ooh, I don't like it. For some of you guys, this person could have left you for someone else. So I feel like this person could have left you for someone else. I don't like that. Okay, so what's the outcome here? What's the outcome? Just know that they are not choosing something better. Yeah, Three of Cups. I feel like there's some indecision about whether or not you could reconnect with this person, but there's some hesitation or reservation. Okay, Three of Cups. You could just be hanging out with your friends and family and choosing to ignore this situation. The Two of Pentacles is being in between two lifestyles. Okay. Anything else what's in the advice here? So you could reconnect to this person who you could have had a fallout with, but there is some uncertainty as to whether or not you can trust this person again. Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands is a waiting energy, but it's also looking at your options and trying to expand, getting curious, expanding your horizon. Give me another card in the outcome. 10 of Cups. You're going towards your happiness. A lot of you guys are just waiting to see what this person does, and you're hanging out with your family instead. Okay, let's see here, because I feel like this person could have betrayed you or chose someone else over you, and now you're just in this energy of, I just need to be around my family. I don't know how I feel about them. We can talk, but I don't know. Okay, so let's see what their hidden message is. This person, this says simp. I want you to beg for my attention. I don't like that. This person wants you to chase them. And then we have polyamorous. They have a partner but want to play. Yeah, those of you LGBTQIA, this person is they want an open relationships, non-monogamous. They want to sleep around. There it goes. That's what it is. So I feel like those of you in same-sex relationships, poly relationships or whatever, this person is not necessarily serious about you. They love the attention. They want the attention. They're also connecting to a bunch of other people. Okay. So do what you want with that. I feel like a lot of you guys maybe are just going to be like, oh, okay, I'm just chilling with my family. Let's see what the Oracle says for LGBTQ and same-sex relationships. Great and full. Yeah, I feel like you're filling your cup right now. Your family, surrounding yourself with people who make you feel good. And if this person is just interested in treating you like a plaything, you might reconsider whether or not to connect with them. Okay. Great and full. All right, so I'm going to do, those of you who are still there, I'll do a pendulum question. So ask a question, pendulum will answer, yes or no question. I remember this is entertainment purposes only. This is like a magic 8 ball, basically. It's not 100% accurate. All right, you can ask a yes or no question and the pendulum will answer. Okay, so ask your question. Think of your question. Yes or no? So the answer is no. So whatever question you had in your head and in your heart, the pendulum is saying no. Now that could just mean not right now, but this is for entertainment purposes only. Use your discernment over a pendulum reading. Let's see what chakra you need to heal right now with the pendulum. All right. So for the collective, which chakra do they need to focus on healing right now? We have the crown chakra. That's your head. So the Eight of Swords has been coming out a lot. I've been seeing that the collective has been having a lot of anxiety. So knowledge, consciousness, fulfillment, and spirituality. So a lot of you guys have to work on saying kind things to yourself, coming out of overthinking, getting into your body, and staying present in the moment, being well aware of what your consciousness is doing. Okay. So healing the crown chakra, thoughts, and the mind, and that will help you get clearer. Okay, you guys, I don't answer questions on the live anymore. So I'm going to get on out of here. I hope this reading elevated your consciousness in some type of way, shape, or form. And I will put timestamps up for you guys to go back and see. I'll see y'all later. Have a great Sunday.